Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fariha Maulida and I will present my PPT Thesis Proposal Seminar with the title Improving Student Speaking Skills of Grade 8 Students of MTSN2 Mojokerto through English Song in the academic year of 2022-2023. There are table of contents, introduction, literature review, and research method. Background of the study. Why speaking skills? Tarika 1990 defines that speaking is a language skill that is developed in child life, which is produced by a listening skill and at the period speaking skill is learned. Afrizal 2012, Burhausen Kilakchani 2016 expressed that speaking is of great significance for the people interaction where they speak everywhere and every day. Why English songs? As Scoop 2001 suggests, the enjoyment aspect of learning language through song is directly related to affective factors. Scoop 2001 adds that songs are one of the methods that achieve a weak affective filter and promote language learning, and can be used to present a topic, practice language, stimulate discussion of attitude and feelings, provide a comfortable atmosphere, and bring variety and fun to learning. Why MTSN2 Mojokerto? Based on observation with English teachers and a number of students at MTSN2 Mojokerto, we found that the average students was less able to speak English, and students there have an enthusiasm to learn English. Problem statement. How English songs can improve speaking skills of 8th grade students on MTSN2 Mojokerto? Objective of the study. To find out how influence English song in improving speaking skill in 8th grade students of MTSN2 Mojokerto. Significance of the study. For teachers, this study may be useful for teachers. They can use the results of this study to improve the quality of their teaching learning program, especially in improving the student speaking skill. For researcher, the result of the research can give the researcher clear and useful knowledge in the implementation of English song to improve student speaking skill. Definition of key term. Speaking skills are skills that give the ability to communicate effectively. Songs can use as a valuable teaching and learning. Using songs can help learners improve the listening skill and pronunciation. Because of that, learners can easily practice in everyday life and apply in their speaking skills. Speaking skills. Definition of speaking. According to Ladus, in 1991, speaking is described as the activity as the ability to express oneself in the situation or the activity to report acts or situation in precise words or the ability to converse or to express a sequence of ideas fluently. According to Smith 2012, speaking is a part of daily life that everyone should develop in supple and detailed language. One of the most important factors about language is that it deals with social context and culture. English songs. Benefit of using English songs. Mora 1999 explained that language learning and music relate to each other since music and speech connect through sounds and are used to convey a message, although language is precise and music mostly emotional. Music contains authentic, informal language that is natural to the ear. Songs offer precious resources that develop students' abilities in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Sarikoban et al. 2010. Jadina 2000 stated that songs in the language classroom tend to entertain and relax the learners. The stress may be reduced through the use of music. Benefit teaching English songs. Mutmainah 2017 stated that using songs in the classroom is a great way to lead up vocabulary activities. It can be added a couple of steps that have been used with success to the process though to make the learning activities more effective. Griff 2001 says, "Song is a perfect of music that you sing through words. It's closely related to speaking because speaking is an action of having a communication with others in using oral language. Oral language can be defining simply as an activity which is combining the words together into something understandable. By using a song, it can improve students' speaking skill as well as their pronunciation, vocabulary, and fluency. Griff 2001 states, teaching English using song has many advantages for students in improving the pronunciation and also gives the knowledge about the differences between pronunciation of British and American. And this is the previous study. The first journal is from Mutmainah 2017 with the title Teaching Vocabulary Through Songs of Language Education at Al-Azhar Mandar University. Research gap. The researcher used experimental design with K et al. Design in the researcher used census system. Meanwhile, my research used action research with using observation and interview to collecting data. Lisa L. and Sichuan L. 2015. The impact of music activities on foreign language English learning for young children. Research gaps. The researcher used a quantitative analysis to measure validity and qualitative study using interviews. Meanwhile, my research only using qualitative approach. And the last journal is from Nur Fajri and 2019, the effect of song in teaching English. Research gap. The researcher applied pre-experimental method with group pre-test and post-test design. Meanwhile, my research only used observation and interview without taking a test. Research design. In this research, use qualitative approach with action research method. Basri 2014 concluded that the focus of qualitative research is on the process and the meaning of the result. Muhammad Abdul Majid and Ahmad 2010 defined that the attention of qualitative research is more focused on human elements, objects, and institution, as well as the relationship or interaction between these elements in an effort to understand an event, behavior, or phenomenon. Botkan and Picklin 1992 explained that action research is a systematic collection of information that is designed to bring about social change. Content and subject of the study. Content of the study will be held at the MTSN 2 Mojokerto, Jalan Raya Sambiroto, nomor 112, Kecamatan Suko, Kabupaten Mojokerto, Jawa Timur. And the subject of the study is students and English teacher in 8th grade at MTSN 2 Mojokerto, academic 2022-2023 as the informant for getting data. Source of the data, informants, the students and English teacher in 8th grade at MTSN 2 Mojokerto in the academic year 2022-2023, and the events, classroom teaching activities. Technique of collecting data. Number 1 is observation. The observation will be conducted to know what happened in the classroom when the action 2. The researcher observed the students' activity during the class. Number 2, questionnaire. The questionnaire sheet is shared with students with the aim to find out students' responses to the course of learning activities. And number 3 is test. The test consists of 2 stages, namely pre-test and post-test. Technique of analyzing data. The researcher used the class research method, or CAR, which contains of several phases, namely planning, implementation, observation, and reflection for cycle 1 and cycle 2. The researcher uses oral tests through pre-test and post-test. Pre-test and post-test are given to find out the improvement of their speaking skill after students follow all activities. The score criteria are based on several indicators such as pronunciation, fluency, and vocabulary. Technique of validating data. To improve the data validity, the researcher used the theoretical triangulation. In theoretical triangulation, the data of the students' speaking skills will be analyzed from many theories. And here is references. Thank you so much for your attention. I think it's enough for this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.